What's up, everybody? Big Worm again. I'm just going to do a small video on rolling gear for some new players. I made a lot of mistakes when I first started playing. I'm sure everybody here can relate. I did farm all day, so I should have a lot of new stuff to go through. And basically, you want to, at my level of the game, I did a gear cleanse not that long ago, so I don't have a whole lot of level 15 items. I mean, it looks like I do, but you know, when you have a whole bunch of characters and you don't like switching gear, it's not enough, right? So obviously you're going to build differently for different characters. Some people are a little more lenient on substats when you're building for like PvE environment. You know, you want survivability, probably focus, some defense for your, characters you want high health on. And then of course, damage dealers, you want all damage, right? It's obviously never good to roll things with flat stats. So we're just gonna go through a couple things here. All this stuff that was rolled to 9 is stuff that started good and ended bad. You know, like this one, I was probably doing health and agility, rolled a flat health, I'm done with that. Defense main stat, I hung on to it, and you really shouldn't. You should eat it, because even though I hung on to it, right, because I might use it one day, I'll never use it. It's just gonna sit here. So, I mean, if you're playing characters, you want your best stuff, right? You're not gonna put, stuff you settled for on characters you want to play. Things like endless trials, you want to have a lot of characters geared, but it's really just not worth keeping. Like this thing, I mean, this is junk. To roll defense. I mean, it really wouldn't have been good anyway. Health and defense on an assassin, it's okay. I mean, you can use that. This item, it rolled double crit damage first, 21%. But this, I shouldn't have rolled this anyway. It only had one offensive stat on it, and really it's a rebel set piece, so it's not very good. This one, crit damage ring. I mean, if this thing rolls crit rate at 12, I'll probably roll this to 15, because some of your damage dealers you're going to need some focus on, so that's not a terrible ring. This necklace, I don't have a lot of attack percentage pieces, so it's probably why I kept this. I was going for, you hope to only roll crit rate, right? Attack, it rolled a little bit of resistance. I might roll this one to 12, maybe, because I do need more attack next with crit rate. And I'm like middle geared. I'm not as you can see, I'm not at the top, right? I just started farming Hell 2 maybe 3 weeks ago. It hasn't been that long. I was in Hell 1 for a long time. Like this necklace, it's attack percentage, crit damage, and speed. So I might roll this one to 12. I probably shouldn't, because it's definitely gonna double this a flat attack on me. I know it. But a lot of items like this item. This is a good one. I'll probably roll that one to 12. This one's it's a speed boot, so I'd probably put this on a health hero. You need speed boots as backup for a lot of characters when doing a lot of different content. This, again, I'll probably roll it one more. Maybe it'll get crit damage or another attack. But I mean, you're getting the idea, right? This is for like Blackhorn, a lot of health percentage, some defense. It rolled flat defense, so I stopped rolling it. I mean, this is a risky piece. If you're building for like Blackhorn or Mathasia, you need health and say focus. If it has 3 other stats you don't want, chances are it's not going to roll good. You should probably save your resources. If you absolutely have to have that piece, it is what it is, but just plan to eat it later and don't take it to 15 for sure. You shouldn't 15 any 5 stars. I wouldn't 15 4 stars. I mean, I wouldn't even take 4 stars to 12. I mean, you know, you should be able to get into dungeons that drop 5-star gear and so on without maxing stuff out. It's just a waste of your resources. This defense necklace, it's got some speed on it. Other than that, it's trash. I mean, I'm not going to use defense and crit damage. This is a revival cane, so I don't know who out there is putting you know, attack revival sets on characters. Maybe Lightwing Zack to make him extra annoying. But this piece, I mean, if you're doing broken sets, I mean, this wouldn't be a bad piece if I rolled it to 9, and it, you know, if it stays in these 2 stats, even if it rolls a health, I mean, 1 health, I mean, not 2. This one, so first roll was attack. It was pretty good roll. I mean, it's 17% at 6, but then it rolled flat attack, so I haven't rolled it again. I might roll it later if I need it. Like, this piece is basically just sitting around for the day that I need a divine hat. But with a flat stat roll, at the level of game I'm playing, I should probably just discard it. I don't roll blues. I don't roll anything lower than 7% anymore, except for crit rate, because it's hard to get real high crit rate percentages. Most of the things are like 6. But this piece, I mean, it looks, it's rolling resistance. I'm not going to roll this piece anymore. This one double defensed me, so that's definitely not getting rolled again. This one, health percentage on an Avarice piece. If it rolls resistance, I might use it for like a broken set. I mean, or I know you can use Avarice on Brilliant Brand if I wanted to build him with health. I know it doesn't affect his true damage, but it does affect his AoE normal damage, which wouldn't be that much if you put him in a health set, so kind of obsolete. This is a piece of junk. Rolled a double flat defense, you know, because at 3 it would have stacked a defense and then it went defense again. So stupid me, shouldn't have rolled it past the original flat stat. These boots, they did roll crit rate on the first roll. It's risky running this piece up at all. I'll show you why right now. So I'm gonna roll this to 6. I'll just eat some of these other boots. Actually, that's a nice piece. Attack percentage, focus, crit damage, crit rate. I like that, so I'm gonna lock it. This screen is where I lock most pieces. This I'm probably never gonna use it, but I mean, health and resistance. If I decide to ever build a resistance set, like when Real Time Arena comes out, and you need speed, I mean, this might be something I want to build later, so I'm gonna lock it. Probably shouldn't. This piece is trash. I mean, yeah, it's got agility, but the chances of hitting agility over and over again on a defense boot, probably not happening. This piece is junk. I'm sure you can see, I mean, you can see as we go through here what's worth keeping and what's not. I mean, I'm already running all the Hell 2 dungeons. I'm beating Hard Tower. I'm obviously not going to push into Mythic with these pieces. So, I mean, we're just gonna eat them. Like, this piece, defense with health and speed and agility. So, I mean, it's a low percentage health though, 6%. I'll keep it for now, but I'll probably eat it later. Like health and attack, I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use that piece. This is that double defense boot. This is where we're going to eat it. Actually, let me roll this on 6 first to make sure it doesn't turn into trash. So it rolled speed, so I'll go up to 9. I mean, it's not going to be like the greatest boot. This is a decent one. I know they're low, but it's got like a triple good stat, attack percentage boot. I mean, attack percentage boots, I pretty much use speed on everything at this point, but I'm gonna keep them anyway. This boot I'm keeping because sometimes you need to slow down a character to a certain point, and you're going to want to use like less than a 12 boot to get the speed where you want it. So that's why I have that low set of boots locked. Here's another good boot. This one's good. It's got defense percent, health percentage, and focus. And it's a dragon scale, so you know, if you want to slap dragon scale on Hakron or Charles, this piece is garbage, in my opinion. All of this is in my opinion. I'm not the greatest player. Never said I was. I just wish I knew a lot more early on, and I wouldn't have rolled so much trash. And I have 2 accounts, and both of them have a lot. This one, health percentage, it does have defense here, but 2 of the other stats I really don't want in that scenario. I have it locked. No, that's a different boot. That's this one. Yeah, that one's trash. I locked this one because it's health percentage, resistance, and defense, so that's a good boot, and it's on dragon scale. It's going to be great for the arena. This one's because it's got 8.5% focus. That'll be risky. I guarantee it's going to roll flat health. That boot, it's probably never going to see 15, but there might be situations where I need to use it, so I'm keeping it. Avarice, that boot's trash. 3 flat stats. This one is trash. It's not going to roll agility every run. I mean, it might, but I just don't need it for what it is. I don't know why I have this boot locked. It's trash. That one's got defense and agility. Defense, health, and speed. This one's trash. Agility, focus, health, maybe. Maybe someday. Defense, speed, agility, attack. I'm never gonna use a boot that's defense percentage with speed and agility. This one's attack and a decent crit damage, and it's a warrior boot. I don't have a whole lot of damage warrior, like attack percent warrior boots, so I'm gonna keep it. It's probably a bad idea. Let's roll this guy to 9 and see what happens. See, flat attack. Now it's trash. Totally piece of junk. So, now let's go to boots. Where's that warrior? So this is that warrior boot. I'm just gonna go ahead and feed that other boot right into this one. Where did it go? I mean, it's never gonna get used. Yeah, this is the one. So I don't like instant rolling to 6, but that's why. Flat defense. Now that boot's trash too. So this is pretty much how it goes. You're gonna use a lot of resources. It's a very, very bad bottleneck. You have to farm a lot. But you know, the good news is you get charms in hell modes. So I mean, hell 1 and hell 2, you're gonna get a lot of charms. You're gonna get a lot of gold. Just keep on farming them, and you know, just keep rolling stuff. We're gonna go through my characters real fast and see who has something that needs to be leveled to 15, and we'll see how that level 15 roll goes. So this is you know, Gangalo here. So see, this has a flat HP on it. On the bottom row, I mean, it really would be nice to have that 50% health. And then this ring, I mean, it's got focus, but look at it, it's rolled 19% crit rate and 15% crit damage. I'm not sure where I would use that other than Gangelo here. And these boots kind of are, this is a nice boot. 50 speed. I can use it on a damage dealer with 22%, you know, crit damage. I can use it on a health character with 22%, or I could use it on Gorell, which would benefit from crit damage and health because his zero state damage is based off of his hit points. But there was nothing in there that was like amazing. I'm real picky about rolling stuff to 15 now because I've had so much bad luck. A lot of flat stats at the very end. This neck is probably worth rolling to 15. Obviously here I can use this on a DPS class that needs focus with the crit damage the way it is. And who knows, 15 it might roll another good one. See, this isn't a very good piece. So, you know, it's invincible, the Rebel set. It has a little bit of precision on it, but it's really low focus and it's really low health for level 12. It's not a very good piece. It's kind of like a fill in the blank kind of piece. So if I was to replace this, I would just pick a whole new piece of armor. And I want health. This is a nice piece. Health, resistance, focus. So we're gonna roll this piece. And hopefully it rolls good. And it didn't. Look at that. Very first roll. Unbelievable. And that happens all the time. So if you roll something to 3 and it rolls a flat stat, I mean, you're never going to roll it to 15. You might as well just rip the band-aid off and move on. If I really needed that piece, I would still roll it, but that's super unfortunate the way that just happened. And it happens all the time. This is actually a really nice helmet. It's worth taking to 15. Let's see. If I was to try and take this helmet to 15, that helmet's garbage. I mean, this is a warrior piece. I'm not going to use a warrior piece as a defensive piece, so if the warrior helmet isn't perfect stats at the phases that I'm in, I'm not going to roll it. Raider can go any way. I don't like that one. Not going to use that one. Nah. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, here's a rage helmet. I was running that Tulpa. So that's a nice helmet. This revival helmet's a nice one. I don't want to eat it. Nope, trash. And eventually you get to a point where if the items aren't absolutely perfect stats, you're just not going to roll it at all. Like that might be like a emergency use piece, so I'll keep it. Had high crit rate. That one's trash. This one has health and focus, but at this point I don't need it. I'm just gonna eat it. This one has resistance, very low health roll. I don't want that. This one's got crit damage and attack. So I don't know who in your damage teams you're going to use guard on. Maybe Nathalia. I already have Nathalia's guard set worked out, so I don't need that. Again, same thing. This is a divine crown. I am currently building a divine set, so I'm going to keep that. I probably won't use it because this one's better, but you never know. That one's junk. Focus, attack. I mean, I'm looking for the trifecta here. Like that one, it's low. It's crit damage, crit rate, but they're both kind of low. And it has resistance. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna run a damage dealer in invincible. I might. We'll keep it. Just, you know, you never know. This one too. Like this one's, I don't know, maybe I'll put Gorell in a, there's another one, man. These guys are, there's just tons of those. This one roll defense, it's trash. Helmet. This one's defense, resist, focus. I don't know. Honestly, on a defensive set, I want health percentage. I know, it's picky. I mean, resistance is arguably as valuable, but I don't want it. I'm not at that level. And these are pretty much all trash. Yeah, they're all trash. So that got me to 13. I shall burn all this. Burn all these helmet charms. Alright. When you get to max level, go back and take some of the food out, because you're probably over. 200k, here we go. Nice, and it rolled focus, so now that piece has got 30% focus. I would have liked health, but I'll take it. I mean, that's not a bad piece. So 30% focus on a slot. That's pretty good. I don't really use Ciara that much, so I'm not really gonna look at her stuff. Let's see, brand. Yeah, that's a mixed bag of cats there. This one's got +4. Oh, it's already 15. +4 health percent, so that's really nice. This has got 2 healths and a flat defense. I'm not rolling that. This one's got 3 healths. Man, this stuff's pretty good. This one I'd probably take to 15. I could use the focus. So let's see what happens. This will probably be the last piece I do on this video. It's pretty long. It's 21 minutes right now, so I'm gonna do this piece, and then hopefully you got a better idea of what to do, what to look for. I'm sure there's going to be people that disagree with me, and that's fine. Like I said, this is my opinion, so there's some people that make fun of me because I roll stuff with flat stats. And it's stupid, I know. I'm just just lowering the quality of my account after a while every time I do it, and I'm wasting material. But I definitely never roll 2 flat stats. So this piece is nice. I'm gonna lock it, especially on a revival. Oh no, I'm not gonna use that. Not gonna use it. Pretty much if it doesn't have the trifecta, I'm not rolling it. That one's not bad. It's only at 7, and it's 13 and 11. So I'll probably roll that one. I'm sure there's some builds I'm missing out on with how I'm being selective. Like, I'm sure there's a hit point crit rate build I'm missing out on. I don't know everything. I mean, I've only been playing this game for 3 months maybe. Not even that. Spent a lot of money on it. I like it. Hopefully they do some good content soon, because you don't have too many assassin pieces. Hopefully they do some good big content, some replayable content soon. Like I think the real life arena is going to be a lot of fun. I played Summoner's War for a long time because that was on there. I know I just saved a sword with a flat stat. It's okay. It's a guard piece. You're usually making it because you want the bubble. That one was low. That one's got high crit damage roll. There's that. I think I'll use it someday, And some people are getting to the point where, with the filtering system, they're just filtering out everything but legendaries. So, legendary pieces start off with 4 stats, so you automatically get, those are like bonus stats, because you start at 0 with more stats. So you have more chances to make a better item out of a legendary. So, and same thing with epic versus rare. This has got 8% health, and it's it's a rebel piece, so I'm gonna keep it. That one I don't want. Nope. Oh. Oh, it's got health and resistance. I'm sure when RTA comes up, I'll kick myself for eating all this resistance stuff. So like this one's got crit damage, crit rate, focus, and resistance. But it's revival. You know, maybe a broken set. Maybe. There's that, you know, accepting mediocre again. This one has health and focus on cursed and speed. So we're going to keep that one. This one's got, this is an assassin dagger, and it's got a 9% attack, so I'm keeping it. Chances are it's going to screw me over, but oh, that's actually not a bad sword. I stopped at 12 because it rolled a flat defense. I'm keeping that. I might use it someday. Probably never. Like all this stuff I've got locked. Oh, this is a 5-star. Yeah, that's 19% attack though. But I mean, I'm not using it now, so obviously I should just get rid of it. We'll see what happens. Ah, see, yeah, that's not bad. Rolled more defense. Made it better. Made Brand a little tougher. Well, so you know, I hope this helps some people. I'm almost at 30 minutes now, so I'm going to head on out. You guys have a nice night.